Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here. How's everyone doing today? So, for today's video, we are going to be tackling the question of can you save the crushed Grunt on the mission Osiris? More specifically, at the very beginning of the mission Osiris. So, a while ago, this is like maybe a year ago or so now, I did a video about saving the crushed elites at the beginning of the mission. And to be honest, I actually did not notice there was a Grunt here that also survived the falling ship. And it dies pretty quickly compared to the elites. And sometimes it dies immediately actually, but if it doesn't die immediately, it'll crawl around for a little bit and then it just drops dead, or sometimes just randomly explodes. And then the other two elites, they die a little bit shortly after. But we already saved those for a previous video, so for today's video, we're gonna go back and see if we can save that Grunt. So, in the previous video with the saving elites, we had a somewhat complicated method of assassinating them and then reverting to the last checkpoint and co-op mid-assassination. Well, we actually don't need to do that. We have a much easier method. Just simply assassinate the Grunt and then have a teammate playing as Buck kill you with the shotgun in one shot. That will cancel and break the assassination, saving the Grunt from dying. And that's pretty much all you need to do. So, let's take a look at my friend's perspective. So, there's me assassinating, he shoots me. Grunt gets back up and is okay, and the Grunt is saved. And that's all there is to it. Pretty simple. And if you wanted to save the elites as well, it's actually a pretty similar method. So I guess this could be like a semi-update to that old video about saving the elites. You don't need to revert to last checkpoint anymore on co-op to save them. I mean, that could still work, but this method is a little easier. You just gotta be a little quick, and your friend with the shotgun needs to be really accurate to take you out in one hit with it. Otherwise, if they don't, then you'll probably kill the Grunt or elite. But yeah, so now we saved the Grunt. Let's take a look at what he does now. So as you can see, the Grunt, he is an enemy, but he is not shooting at us or attacking us. Nor are our teammates attacking him, or him attacking our teammates either. He sometimes like punches us, and it does do damage. But other than that, he's not going to shoot at us most of the time. Sometimes he may fire like a shot or two, but he's pretty pacifist for the most part. Yeah, he'll like run around, shout insults and taunts at you. I mean, his dialogue's actually pretty funny, but I don't think it's like any special like secret Easter egg dialogue. I mean, I had the "I would have been your daddy's" go on, so I don't know like if it's unique to this Grunt or if it's just like general Grunt dialogue. I'm pretty sure it's just general Grunt dialogue, but to be perfectly honest, I don't really know like general Grunt dialogue well enough in Halo 5 to be able to tell you like if it was like unique or not. But if you do try it out for yourself, then feel free to take a listen for it. But yeah, so other than that, the Grunt just sometimes he'll get scared and like run away and like freak out, but then he'll come back again and then continue shouting insults at you. And if you get close enough at the right angle, then he'll attack you. His melees do a little bit of damage, and if you let him hit you enough, he can take you down eventually. But it's pretty hard to get him to take you down. But it is pretty funny. And actually, again, to be honest, I actually was not aware that Grunts could melee you on Halo 5. They haven't been able to melee anyone in any previous Halo game. So I guess it's one of those, today I learned things. Today I learned that Grunts can actually melee you and do damage. So the last thing we tried with the Grunt, just like we do with the elites, is I tried to push the Grunt forward or get him to follow us forward or chase us forward to see if we could bring him through more of the mission with us. Unfortunately, the Grunt, he will chase you to a certain point, but then he'll stop and then either turn around and run back to the beginning or just kind of stay there. And it's really hard to push him around too. He doesn't really move much, and sometimes he'll just run backwards, and overall, he's not going to follow you, so you do have to leave him behind, but at least you have saved the Grunt. And if you had more players, you could probably save like all the elites and the Grunts at the beginning. So nobody dies if you do that way. But aside from that, that's basically all there is to saving the Grunt. So yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this and found it to be interesting. And as always, if you did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like. Leave your thoughts in the comments. If there's any other characters you want me to try saving, this newer method that we have now makes things a lot easier. So if there's any characters in Halo 5 that I missed or any other Halo game, just let me know in the comments, and I'll do my best to look into saving them or anything else for me to look into. But other than that, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.